Bristol, Virginia City Council will now come to order on May the 2nd, 2013 at 10 o'clock a.m.
Bristol, Virginia Industrial Development Authority will now come to order on Thursday, May 2nd, 2013.
Good morning, one and all. I'd like to welcome everyone here, the members of the council, members of the IDA, members of the EDC, school board members, all distinguished guests. This is another one of those wonderfully happy moments in the history of this great city of Bristol, Virginia. I am pleased to be here with you. And why are we here? Well, we are here because we now have some announcements to make that have been a while in coming. And we have a change in schedule coming in right now. But we evaporate. Oh, okay. I didn't feel it over here. But anyway, we're here to enjoy a moment that has been coming for some time. As most of you know, we have a project in the city at Exit 5 called the Falls. And the Falls has been, to this point, a wonderful idea in the minds of a great number of folks and a lot of work going into it behind the scenes. Today, we are in a position, at last, of being able to announce many things about the first phase. Before we do that, however, I want to thank particularly a few things. In all such cases where there is greatness of scale, dimension, and accomplishment, there are many, many people behind the scenes. And I wish that I had the memory remaining to me at my age to be able to remember each and every one. Since I don't, I'm going to cheat a little bit and stick with the ones that are most prominent in my mind and that of the council members who have worked with them. First, I want to express my appreciation to the staff and team members of the city. What you're about to see has been put together, as so many things have on this project, with our videos and our physical and graphic representations by some wonderful, wonderful people. I want to start at the top of the list by thanking my colleague, my assistant city managers, and those are Mr. Drew Trivett, who has been a star throughout the whole process and remains so and will be so, as well as Assistant City Manager Daphne Crowder. In addition, I can't tell you how proud I am of this staff team. There just aren't words to really adequately express it, but they are stellar. And any community of any size, anywhere, would be proud to have them. In addition, we have some other folks. From Public Works, we've got two fellows, Gary Mullins and Marty Wright, whose handicraft you will get a look at momentarily. But I find that it still stuns me every time these guys put something together. You're looking at a council chamber, for example, that was completely renovated by our own personnel at great savings in cost, but certainly no shortcuts in terms of quality. But Gary and Marty have been exceptional. In addition, working in the economic development area is Bart Poe, and Bart Poe has been a stalwart since day one, just incredible. And so I certainly express my appreciation to all those folks as well. Our other partners in this experience have been, how can I put it, relentless in terms of their charge forward to acquire what we will hear about today, and that is interstate property development. And I want to mention particularly, although they are a large team and I couldn't possibly cover all their names, I want to make sure to mention Brent Waswell, who is with us, Mike Nidifer, Ken Fabry, Mike Hamlin, and Phil Sullivan. They have been wonderful partners. They have been good, decent people. And it's hard to say that with the word developer these days. But these guys have been outstanding, really stand-up people. So at that point, along with all of those other folks, I want to make mention of some very important people that are in the room, and that is my city council. These folks have been something special. For any city, these folks have been truly special. They have been brave, they have been intuitive. They have been really focused on what they want to accomplish with this city. And I think you can see over the last couple of years, as these folks have helped this city move forward, some real important positive changes, and that pattern will continue, I assure you. The same thing is true with the IDA, our Industrial Development Authority, and our EDC, because they are really our conscience in these things. They are our vendors of process, and they are the ones that make sure to check in with the council and give them good advice. And without that kind of a team, we just could not have pulled this off. There's some other folks I could mention, such as our advocates in Richmond, and any number of other people. I'll stop there. And with this, I would like to turn this over to Mayor Steele, who has been a stalwart as well. Sir.
What I want to say is thank all of you for attending today. And I want to address this to everybody that please have patience with us all. Ever since this project began, myself, members of council, and city employees have repeatedly been asked about the tenants who will be coming to the falls. Real estate negotiations are tricky and tedious matters, particularly when you are trying to attract the high caliber businesses we want. Many of them don't want to be revealed until all negotiations are final. If we had a media conference every time we simply received a letter of intent, we will be seeing you folks on a regular basis. But early on in this process, we decided we would only present a roster of tenants to you when we had signed agreements in hand. At the conclusion of today's meeting, I think you will agree that it was worth the wait to find out where you will be eating and shopping when phase 1 of the falls is complete. We will begin with a brief video overview of activity centered on the cell tower relocation. The work includes site prepping for the new cell tower location, which is necessary to move the project forward to official groundbreaking in June.